Hello, this is Dumont, and for today I'm going to show you guys how to build a dice tower out of Legos. Now you might be asking, what the heck is a dice tower? If you like to play board games, play any kind of board games that's going to require dice, alright, just your average size dice, this comes very much in handy because a lot of times you're going to be throwing the dice across the table, it falls down, it goes everywhere, knocks some pieces over, and a dice tower keeps everything compact and nice and neat, and at the same time you're still able to get a solid roll. So that's what this is. Anyone could make it if you have enough Lego pieces. So this is what I'm going to do. I start off with a plain black just a panel right there. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 6 by 16. So the 16 is very, very long, okay, and the 6 is not that wide. Personally, I prefer 8. So if you can make an 8, it doesn't need to be 16. It doesn't need to be this long, but you definitely want it to be on the longer side. So not a perfect square, okay? And this is how you do it. This part right here is going to be sloped off, alright? This is the tower is going to be in this area right here. So it's going to slope off, and what this does is when the dice falls into the tower, it falls and it hits the slope, it's going to make it rotate, okay? And it's also going to push it forward this way, alright? So that's exactly what you want, is you want this part to be the display part where you can see it. You'll know what I'm talking about when I show it to you complete. And this part right here, I've put it in like Egyptian style right here, and as you can see, this piece I put in Egyptian style, but all this is smooth pieces just to make it the dice be able to roll smooth, alright? And this one right here, I wanted some room to be able to get the dice out, so I used this kind of interesting Lego piece that you may have seen before, or just a flat brick would have worked too, just to make it wall. That would have been fine too, but I wanted some space there. Okay, so now the actual tower itself is this one. Okay, so you're just building a tower. This is 6. I believe it's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6, okay? And this part right here, I have a gap open because I wanted some space for the dice to be able to come out, okay? And the top part, I put the smooth stuff here, and this is essentially the actual tower. And right here, you can see on the inside, there's some parts sticking out. What they are is they're sloped, they're at an angle, and that's so to give it the random factor, so when the dice hits it, it's going to bounce off of those and rotate. So if I throw it too much to the right, it's not just gonna fall straight, it will hit the slope, or to the left, on the bottom left, it's gonna hit the slope. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, now that's up to you how you put those slopes in there. And now we're gonna put this on. Like I said, this gap right here, this gap looks like a gap tooth. This part right here is so when the dice comes out, there's going to be some room. So I just put the tower on here, okay? And right here, you see the dice is able to come out because I created that gap right there. Just a little bit more smoother, alright? Now, like I said, it doesn't need to be this long. You could have it shorter, but the longer it is, the easier it's going to be to read, and the more dices you'll be able to put in through the tower in here, and it'll come out this way, so it'll display better. So let's test it, okay? Let's test it. So I'm going to get one dice right here. Okay, it's a 6 up here. So I'm going to toss it in, and out comes a 1. Okay, so it does work. So I'll toss in the 1, and out came out a 2. You see, it does work. Let me try 2 dice. I'll get 2 dice, and you just toss it in there, and a 6 and a 2 came out. And you see, you could read it easily because it comes out like right here, and all you have to do is just toss it in like that, and you get, well, a 6 and a 1 this time. So you'll get nice random numbers right here, 1 and a 5, you know. And you could definitely do more than 2. Let's try 3. So I'm gonna put 3 dice in there. Oops, that fell out. I'm trying to show it to the camera so it's at an angle, so it's falling out. But okay, so I'll put 3 in there again. And there it goes. And it's nice and readable, very easy to read. It works very well. So that's how you make a Lego dice tower.